Today we're going to talk about why you need to stop shooting vertical images. This is something that's very frustrating for me as a marketer because usually when there's a vertical image, it's really great content, but it's not something that I can always utilize in my images. I'm also going to show you a really cool tip that you can use in horizontal photos if you really need that vertical portrait kind of photo later on. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. I don't have anything against vertical photos. I just think that horizontal photos are better for multiple reasons. One of which is because our eyes are actually on a horizontal plane. So typically when we look at things, we're seeing it from left to right, side to side, horizontally. We're not seeing things up and down. Even when you read a book, you're reading from left to right, or in other countries, you're reading from right to left. The same can be said for vertical and horizontal photos as well. And especially somebody like me as a marketer, I find myself needing horizontal photos a lot more than I need vertical. Think about Facebook events or page covers. Those are both horizontal. YouTube cover art is horizontal. Thumbnails, horizontal. You kind of see the trend that's coming up here. Even when you go into email marketing, your images need to be horizontal. Now, of course, in blogs or inlays with text, you can have vertical images that go in line with the text, and that is fine. You could do like a wraparound. But for all these other images, when you have a beautiful subject piece that was shot in a vertical photo, you're not going to have enough length to make this into a horizontal image that you can use for marketing purposes. However, if you do shoot something in horizontal that you need to turn into a portrait mode and kind of crop some stuff out, that's very easy to do, which I'm going to show you all this in more detail over on the computer so you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Okay, let's say, for example, we're taking a look at this particular image. So I have a picture here of my wife standing in front of this house. Okay, so overall the picture looks good. There's no problems with it. But what if we wanted to see more of the house? What if we wanted to turn this into some type of advertising piece that we could use in a magazine, and we needed to see more of the home and not so much as the subject in front of the house? So the way we would do that is, of course, take a horizontal image. So now we have the entire house here. Now what is cool and what you can do is you can simply go into the crop tool inside of Lightroom, hit the X key, and now you can turn this into a vertical image. So you can see that we have the full horizontal image available, but we can simply turn that into a vertical image as well. But let's say in this image, if this was shot as a vertical image, so let's just go ahead and grab it for example. Let's say we just wanted to frame up here for the clock tower, and that's the image we had. But let's say we wanted to promote more of downtown Covington, Georgia, where this image was actually shot. Well, we would want to do vertical because now we have this Mystic Grill over here, which is actually a primary attraction people like to come to. So that's one of the reasons why you want to shoot horizontal, because we have all this information on the left and right, and if we don't need it, we can crop it out and we can turn this into a vertical image. So please, I'm begging you, start shooting your photos in horizontal mode. Another thing that you could do is shoot a particular subject or image in both horizontal and vertical, so you at least have the horizontal and vertical options available to you if you want to do that. I understand that on technology today, a lot of us are on our phones and tablets, and we typically view them this way rather than this way, and that's totally understandable and that's totally okay. Again, there's not going to be a situation where all the time you need that vertical image or the horizontal image, but since you do have the option to turn a horizontal image into a vertical one, why wouldn't you just do that? But hope you enjoyed today's video and it kind of made some sense for those of you out there that are shooting photography, especially if you're doing like stock photography, because people like me in the marketing world, when we are looking for stock photos, if we need that horizontal image and you've just got a bunch of vertical beauties out there, we're probably not going to pick them. So just a little bit of word of advice for you out there. Hope you have a great day. And as always, be sure to create something new today.